Oh, wait. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What are we doing tonight, Z?
The same thing we do every Friday night, which apparently is try to find Noob because I can't find him. He's missing in action.
What? I'm not on the screen.
Oh, now you're old. You're the entire screen. Look at you.
I'm on?
What a big boy you are. What are you drinking water? What's wrong with you water boy?
I'm sickly. I need my hydration.
You need your hydration.
I do, yeah.
Well, this is the podcast you may know as Our Reviews Will Kill You, and I am the man you may know as Z. And we're trying to figure some things out here. It's a new day, new things. You look real bright there, Chief. I don't know what you did to yourself.
I don't know why I'm so bright.
You're a bright boy.
I have risen. Jesus.
Apparently.
I like to show myself as the whitest man alive.
It sure looks like that. I know I said it was going to be noob free, but somehow he returned from wherever he was. Apparently, Germany.
I thought that was just my sunglasses distorting the light.
You're a shining bright boy. Yes, so we have an absolutely, I believe, an amazing show for you today. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of producing and making sure this thing goes off the way it needs to. Can you tell people what is on today's show today, or you don't know?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
Is there a double volume for this? Because you're coming through the computer.
That's computer.
Music is too loud.
Well, there's music playing? Should be over by now. We can turn the music down.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a double volume because you're coming through the computer and then I'm talking also in a mic near the computer? So I don't know.
I cannot tell.
What?
I'll
doing?
switch screens so there's no more music.
Jesus, what are we doing? How do I see that on my phone?
Still playing.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody's mad that the music is playing. And it's gone, I swear. I'm pretty sure it's gone. 90% sure. Gone. We did it.
It's gone. So apparently there's a new Alien film that wrapped. I didn't know that was a thing. Werewolf by Night in Color. Why are we having colored werewolves? I feel like we just need them one color.
What, really? How dare you?
Yeah, a chess grandmaster dies with denies sex toys.
Denies sex toys.
Does not die with them.
He does.
Ahsoka wins a feminist award for being an orange pussy.
A sweet.
Cher is a bad mom. Is she a mom? She's like 90.
She is a mom and 90.
Pokemon 2000 Adventure restored. Actually, that's a great movie. Why I want that. I want that
movie
back.
Or video game?
2000. That's a movie, I think.
It is not.
Fuck.
Orange Woman rad.
They were getting outrageous with a Japanese boy band over 65. Oh, I'm in with that.
Apparently, according to your missing file.
Britney dances with knives. Hopefully she plunged one into herself. And all liquor stores in Philly are closed. What? Hold on, what?
We'll get to that too. That's a thing.
Then we're going in or out on nothing I've seen or know of. Golden Bachelor.
That is also right up your alley.
Is it gay?
It's close.
It's a little gay. Okay. And then Obliterated, which is what I was in Germany. Then we're reviewing the movie I watched in the airplane twice on the way there and the way back. Yeah.
You watched Ghosted twice?
A little bit. Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I was a little loopy in the first one, so I didn't remember it. And I just wanted to finish it through. So that and then Murdaugh Murders, whatever that is.
Murdaugh, Alec Murdaugh. That's that dude.
That dude. Then The Machine and No One Will Save You, whatever that is.
You don't know what The Machine is?
Nope.
We're gonna talk about Bert Kreischer.
Oh, that movie. That movie looks so stupid.
Number 1 on streaming on Netflix, apparently.
Stupid.
Seems like a big mistake to me.
Oh my god.
We do have the chat out there, by the way, which is I see Doc Lee left because you were here. Insult Investors here. Ron Cold is here. I saw Wiser. I see Noob Noob's girlfriend. I see. I think that's all I see. But Apparently, Insult Investor had an ex like Britney who was obsessed with knives, and he took them away, and then she assaulted him with a hair straightener.
Oh my God. That is super hot.
Well,
did she do anal? That seems like an anal kind of girl.
With the hair straightener?
Yes.
Obviously.
Oh my God, did she clamp your balls in the hair straightener?
I don't know.
That seems pretty intense. I would like that very much.
All right, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna get to some housekeeping.
Oh, housekeeping. Oh yeah, we're just never giving away Spider-Man apparently.
Eventually we will. I have to add you to this screen too. No, I don't. You're here.
No, I can see a delayed version on my phone. It's fine.
But like every new screen I go to, I have to add you to it.
Oh my God.
Yes. So.
Oh, there it is. I'm so bright. It's just
you are way too bright. You're not that bright, but you're very bright.
I feel like I should have had a tiki torch in the background or something. My God.
Why didn't you go shut your light off? Because I can explain you don't even know what I did.
No, what do you mean? I can just do what if I do flicker? Like, oh my God, I'm back. Oh,
that looks worse. Why are you
what?
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
the production values on this show.
I can just do it in the dark.
Then no one will know that you're there, and that's not that exciting. I think they prefer a white man to a no man.
Well, they'll just see lips moving and my pearly teeth.
Well, I did another series, the series that is called Z Explains. Z Explained No One Will Save You, because it had a very interesting ending, and we'll review the movie tonight. But it was something. It was a thing, and strange stuff happened. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what happened, have I got a story for you. So check that video out. I also revealed that Rick and Morty has imposter syndrome now. They revealed the new voices of Rick and Morty. Oh, Rick. I did not get hired, unfortunately. And they won't tell you who the voices are. So maybe one of them is me. You don't know. It's a big secret. They don't want anybody to know
who the actors are?
They do not. They won't tell anybody who the actors are. Very strange.
That's pretty stupid.
It is, certainly. So I did a little.
It's not close enough. It's close enough to make it seem like it's them, but it's shitty enough to be annoyed that it's not.
Yeah, that show is no longer good, but we do like ripping it, so it's going to be even worse. What else did I did at least one more thing. Yes. I decided to take it to. I got real irritated after watching Ahsoka because there was a live stream that was on, and they were saying like, "Oh my God, this episode of Ahsoka is the best episode yet! I can't believe it! It's so amazing! 10 out of 10."
Stop being a Star Wars hater. Ahsoka is a strong woman.
You never even watched a single second of it.
Yeah, I did. I watched Ahsoka porn.
Oh, okay.
Her and Annie just getting it on.
Getting it on. Well, I did. He did apparently get it on if you watch one of our other previous videos. But I called it a clown show and got real mad. And you know what's been real funny? The haters have been quiet recently. I think they're finally starting to realize what we've all been saying, that Star Wars sucks and key jingling is not enough for a show.
What do you mean? Every video we get like 3 views, but 47 comments telling you to go fuck yourself.
No, the last one didn't have like several hundred views or 1,000 views or something. People telling me to go F myself.
No, wasn't there like 12 different people saying you're a Star Wars hater?
That was on the previous video.
Yes,
I didn't watch Rebels. I didn't watch Clone Wars. I don't watch cartoons, so I'm a clown. No, but this one, not as. After we posted the video that said that Ahsoka was a fine young Padawan. After we trolled all the haters, they stopped coming after us. They learned their lesson.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes, we trolled the haters pretty hard. So we do not have our Spider-Man giveaway ready yet, and that may be difficult. We'll try to figure it out. I don't know if anyone's even going to care, but maybe if you dress as Spider-Man or wear your Spider-Man onesies.
I don't have Spider-Man. Oh, do I have Spider-Man underwear?
I
I
was gonna
might.
say, yeah. Don't you have Spider-Man tighty whities or tighty spideys?
No, I got Spider-Man socks, I think.
Oh God, no! Don't just
I
wear a
can wear
Spider-Man
I can
sock.
wear the sock on my penis and then just try to shoot my web.
Uh-huh.
And
Look,
whoever
Ma, I'm
catches my web
shooting
is the winner.
a web right into my sock. Look,
Yeah.
Ma. Both hands. Both hands.
Oh.
Oh boy. So, did you want to tell anybody where you were, what you did, and who you did not or did see?
Oh yeah. Where's Infinity? That piece of shit.
You invited
Hold
him and he
on, I
never
need a
showed.
beverage.
Yeah, some of that water.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was in Europe gallivanting, and got a lot of schnitzel. Went to Oktoberfest, as you saw on our shorts, and I drank 5 liters of beer, and it hurt my tummy and got me COVID.
Uh-huh.
A lot of German men got me COVID. Is really what happened.
I did not see a lot of women in any of those videos.
You didn't see what?
Women.
Oh, was there women? There's more men than women in Germany, I think.
You sure
a lot
about
of
that?
old people are at Oktoberfest. That's
It
what I
looked.
learned.
It looked
And
like
they party hard.
It looked like you were. Yes.
I was at the early bird special, and a lot of old men were hitting on me. They said I had voluptuous nipples, and they offered to take me home.
Did you ever get on a table? Did you ever jump on your table?
I did. Yeah, I jumped on the table.
Okay, how come there's no footage of such jumping?
I didn't like. I didn't. I was like bouncing, like gently. I was like, yeah. I wasn't like jumping. I don't have the knees for that. I'm not a 20-year-old man anymore.
Gently bouncing.
Yeah, like you're like I have my beer in the guy. I was like, you do.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh boy.
That's what you're supposed to do. You don't jump up and down like a crazy hooligan.
Why not?
It's a respectful institution. You're in a beer tent. You're not in a fucking rave.
Why not? Make it a rave. Make Germany great again. Party it up. Show them how them Americans party.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was a good time. Other than I woke up the next day and I thought it was a hangover, but it was COVID.
You got the
now my butt hurts.
Triple boosted Coovee.
Yeah. I got boosted all right.
Okay.
Oh my god, my throat.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? Well, if you were, Insult Investor says, if you were the real Spider-Man, web would come out of your booty hole or your wee-wee, and you'd probably be a female. I mean, 1 out of the 3 of those is correct. Your guess.
Yeah, all right.
So I guess we can move on to news. You apparently don't have much you want to talk about.
Yeah, what do you mean? My throat's going to give out within like 5 minutes if I go on a rant about it. Nothing really happened. And hold on. What are we doing?
Nah, sounds boring. I don't care.
I'm trying to think. What else did we do? I don't know.
Let's talk about the news. I think this will work great. No, it's not you. It's just me. But we're going to talk about the new Alien movie. There is a new Alien movie. Oh, that's Sigourney Weaver. She's not in it because she's a trillion years old.
Oh my god, every time I pop up on the screen, it's very abrupt.
I have to move you and relocate you every time.
Stop sizing me down.
You want to be sized up?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Well, if you didn't know this is a new Alien movie. Do you know who's directing it? You probably don't.
Ridley Scott.
No.
Oh no, it's shit.
They canceled. He was gonna do one and they got rid of it.
Yeah, isn't it some like it's a Spanish director, right?
Fede Alvarez.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
From Don't Breathe and the 2013 Evil
from something.
Dead remake. It's been shrouded in secretly, but the cast includes Kaylee Spaney, Isabella Merced, and David Johnson. I don't know who any of those people are.
Isabella Merced's pretty hot.
It's supposed to stand independently from the franchise's prequel narrative that established over its past decade. Yet nobody needs any of that. You know, Prometheus.
So it's a different movie? What?
It's probably just going to be like a different ship getting attacked by aliens that have nothing to do with David and the creators or whatever the hell you call those guys.
But what's
the engineers? Timeline? Who cares? It's an alien movie and people are going to die. That's all you need to know. Hopefully it's not modern day.
Kinds of aliens? I forget. No, right?
It depends on what movie you watch. Pick a movie.
They're all the same, aren't they?
No, Alien 3 is a dog alien.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Alien versus Predator has a Predator alien. I don't know if you call that canon, but it's a thing.
Alien versus Predator is so underrated.
Which one? Requiem?
The first one.
The first one sucks. The second one sucks too, but I think the first one sucks harder. There was
only 2 of them, right?
Yeah. Well, the first one is the one where they go into Antarctica and like go in that big temple for no reason.
Yeah, that temple was cool as shit.
The temple. Tell me like one thing that happened in that.
There was a temple.
Yeah, Mr. M is asking about
stuff,
Alien
right?
is still a Fox property, and this movie was probably done while under Fox. So Disney bought Fox and Disney bought Star Wars, and new Alien is Baby Yoda. Oh my God, Mr. M is right. The new Alien.
Alien is fine, and Disney bought. Oh my God.
Baby Yoda's an alien. I mean, he is an alien.
Oh no.
Is he a chest burster? I mean, he could use the Force and burst your chest, couldn't he?
That would be pretty adorable if he just like exploded from someone's chest and just came out.
He's like, wee! That would be fun.
I don't know if I could be mad at that. I would be like, all right, I died by Baby Yoda. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with this one. I don't know how I feel about this next story, which is Werewolf by Night, colored.
Insult Investor has to go outside?
He always has to go outside. What's so nice that's outside? I don't believe there's anything that nice outside that you would skip this show for. I just don't believe it.
It's very insulting.
It is very insulting. Werewolf by Night was a show. I think I reviewed that, didn't? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I know I reviewed.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I did. I don't know when it came out though. Like 2 years ago, maybe. Maybe it was last Halloween.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they literally have
a miniseries, right?
No, it's just it's a one-off a movie basically, or like it was like an hour long. So it was it's getting a colorful remake. All they're doing is making it color, and that doesn't. It's like I watched it in black and white, and it was fine. It's just fine. It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not that great. It's kind of weird. The werewolf, he don't look that. I don't know. He kind of looks like the old-fashioned werewolf, like the real old-fashioned one.
The one from Werewolf in London?
No. Like the old-fashioned, like Universal Monsters werewolf guy.
Yeah, but wasn't that called American Werewolf in London or something?
No, dude, I'm talking about the one from like the 1940s or 50s or whatever, 30s and 40s. Oh. You don't know like Frankenstein, like the original one. The black and white movies.
Never watched any.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. No, not a thing. Okay.
Never. No,
never even
I
heard
only watched
of
things 2008 and above.
You've never seen have you never even heard of the Creature from the Black Lagoon?
I've heard of it.
I figured you'd be all over that lagoon.
Is it a black creature?
It's black and white, so I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Is it like Swamp Thing?
It's like a merman. You know the movie? You probably didn't watch this. The Guillermo del Toro movie where the lady bangs the merman. What?
Pan's Labyrinth?
No, the one that he won an Oscar for. The creature looks like that.
Oh, what the hell was that called? Yeah,
he stole the idea for Splash, but actually had her have sex with the monster.
It's not Lady in the Water, right?
No. Something else really stupid. I never watched it. I like Guillermo del Toro, and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching some lady bang some merman. Insult Investor, you got to get our watch time up. Thank you, please. We're almost cross home plate. We're getting there. So close.
And then you can buy all of my noob merch.
We'll see.
So I can get out of this basement of despair.
Yeah, Mr. M says Insult Investor went to go watch this Poop Tech. That's a good one.
Oh my God.
I like that. So I don't care enough. I think my point is that Disney is so desperate that they're re-releasing something incredibly stupid for like just for content because they don't have any content and they couldn't.
No, the Goosebumps show looks pretty good actually.
I'm sure it's super diverse.
Justin Long is the main dude. I think I'm gonna watch it.
You do that. In the meantime, you should keep an eye out for chess grandmasters. They're very shady.
Is it because they do sex things?
Well, Heinz Neiman is saying that he denies that he ever used a vibrating sex toy to cheat. If you vibrate twice, you move the queen forward. I don't know. So apparently that's a thing where you can stick things up your booty hole and you can, figure out how to do better moves. I don't know. Like maybe they tell you, like, don't make that move. It looks terrible. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, was someone playing the match for him and just doing Morse code through his ass?
I believe so. He went. He's. I guess he's an American. Okay, with a name like Hans Niemann. He was playing the Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen. That guy sounds like
have such fucking cool names.
It sounds like a winner. The pair settled a $100 million lawsuit last month, and he just has to say that he didn't cheat, but you pay me because I cheated. That's what that sounds like. Apparently,
gotta get that paper, baby.
Gotta make that paper, baby. To be clear on the specific allegation, have you ever used anal beads while playing chess? Morgan asked. Piers Morgan. And the
Morgan asked.
Yes, the 20-year-old replied, well, your curiosity is a bit concerning, you know. Maybe you're personally interested, but I can tell you no. Categorically, no, of course not. And he said anal beads. He didn't say anything about like a straight up dildo.
I don't know how.
Or like a foxtail.
Vibrate anal beads in your ass. Like that's not how those work.
Dude, how are all those OnlyFans girls that have they all have a thing up their hooch or their ass all the time. It's a thing.
Yeah, but
and you can activate that through the internet. I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing.
It just looks like a big rosary. Like how? Like where's the vibrating? Like how is that working?
I don't what do those girls have that you can like pay tokens for and it vibrates their hooch? What is that thing?
Why? I don't know.
You've never seen it?
Mine ran out of battery a while ago.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
So a new one, but I'm too poor.
Oh, too poor. Go and travel around the world.
That's why I'm poor.
If you could win an award for something, such as biggest whiner, maybe you could win an award as good as the award that Ahsoka won. They won a celebrated for female-driven storytelling, female driving it directly into the ground, the whole franchise. That's what Ahsoka's doing. Ahsoka is about as interesting as a plank of wood.
Like the character Ahsoka or the show?
Both.
Is the green bitch in it a lot?
More. Well, mostly her. I would say there's more butt shots of her than actual shots of her.
Actually, wait, yeah, it is mainly a female. It's the green girl, Ahsoka, and then the one
Sabine.
They ruined with the short hair.
Yeah, the one who was attractive until they cut her hair.
Who's the main guy in the show?
What do you mean main guy? The main guy.
What's the most prevalent male character?
The most prevalent male. I would say there's two do you count David Tennant's robot as a male character?
I mean, David Tennant's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but he's a robot, so and you can't tell it's him. He's just like talks like I'm a robot. Oh, Miss Ahsoka. He's like her. She's like his master or something. I don't know. And then there's Balin Scorn, he's a bad guy though. He's pretty cool.
Is that Ray Stevenson?
Yeah, there's no other. I don't think there's any dudes on the good. Oh, there's Ezra, the Space Goose Wizard, and he's not very interesting. So
is Ray Stevenson like he's in it a lot?
Not enough. He's the best part of the show, and he's not in it enough. And the writing is so terrible.
I was gonna say I don't think he can be in it anymore. Isn't he dead?
He is dead. I'm sure they're going to kill him anyway. In the show, they're going to have to kill him. Off screen.
How many more episodes?
1, maybe.
Oh,
I reviewed the penultimate episode. Ahsoka Tano has always been a feminist icon, because she's doing flips. I had a really good. I gotta get my Obi-Wan back. There are no panties in space, as I told Anakin one day, and I told Ahsoka Tano. Have I ever told you about Ahsoka Tano? Your father's Padawan. She was a piece of space ass. Yes. So, So she wants, I don't know, some kind of award for being super awesome. She's the bestest. She won the bestest award. Pseudo Padawan? How is she a pseudo whatever? Strong Whammon Award.
Exactly.
So incredible. I feel empowered. Earns the Sophie Seal of Female Empowerment in Entertainment. Woo! Oh my god. I wonder how much they paid for that award, because there's no way anybody would really give it to anybody. Congratulations.
It's not even a real award. They made it up because the show needed something.
Correct. Outstanding. It wins the Sophie Seal of Feminine Empowerment and Entertainment. Congratulations. It's very, very awesome. So there you go. Won an award. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah, there is a male showrunner, by the way, so it fails all the tests. So I know you read that Cher was a bad mom, but do you realize how bad of a mom she is?
That she's not a mom at all.
She's so bad that she hired 4 men to kidnap her son.
Wait, what?
I knew I'd get you.
What?
Yeah. Cher hired 4 men. 4 strong men.
Isn't her... First off, Cher's like in her 80s. Wouldn't her son be a fully grown human being?
He is a fully grown human being. He is. His name is Elijah Blue Allman, from Greg Allman of the Allman Brothers. You've heard of that, right?
Her son is an almond?
No, he's in the Allman Brothers. I'm sure some people in the chat can name us some good Allman Brothers songs. I know there's some people out there. But she tried to kidnap him while her 4 hired goons. He was in a New York hotel where he was trying to reconcile with his wife. He's a musician. Strung out musician, was in Chateau Marmont. If I know anything about Chateau Marmont, that's a place where you go to do drugs.
That's France, right?
No, it's in LA, I think, isn't it?
Well,
no, New York, I guess. I don't know.
It sounded very French.
Yes. On September 14th, Elijah Blue claims that Cher failed to give him emotional support, and he relied on her famous exes, like Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise, as their father figures. Those are not good father figures, my friend.
Wait, what? Why would Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer be his father figures?
They were Cher's exes. Cher had sexes with Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise.
No,
allegedly. It says her famous exes. What more do you want me to tell you? She's 89 years old. She's been around, and they've been around.
You're saying Tom Cruise was smacking sunny side up with Cher?
Mm-hmm. She used to be a dime piece back in the day. I believe in love after love. You know that song?
No, I don't believe that. I think that's fake news.
The Oscar, Emmy, and Grammy winner. So she does not have the EGOT. She has the ego, right? No, she's the ego, not the EGOT.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
You don't know what an EGOT is?
No.
You have to win an Oscar, an Emmy, a Grammy, and a Tony Award, and you're EGOT. You're like the greatest of all time.
Isn't Lady Gaga? Didn't she do that?
We have a bunch of fact checkers, and you should probably check us on that one. Oh boy. Intel Investor says Cher is and has always been child blood drinking, horse faced Hollywood weirdo. Even when he was a kid in the 80s, he hated her. Well, you had good reason to. Oh, look, there's Infinity. You did not show up to Germany.
Look who it is. The person who gave me COVID.
Oh my God. So you did meet up with him.
Yeah, I tried.
So yeah, I think he's in his 40s or 50s. Tina Turner is greater than Cher. You would be correct. Elijah Blue, he was living in a hotel, apparently. He was removed by the police 2 days later. So the police had to remove him? Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's something weird about him and drugs, and he's 47. He's the younger of her 2 children. I was right. He was the son of her second husband, the late Greg. Oh, that's right. Do you know, isn't Cher's other son not a son, used to not be a son?
Wait, what?
Isn't it something Bono? What's Cher Bono's kid named?
Wait, Bono, like as in Chaz Bono?
Chaz Bono. There you go. You know what Chaz Bono is, right?
No, what isn't he Irish?
Transgender.
No, he's not. Is he?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Chaz Bono, transgender.
Is he? No, really?
Yes, he is. I'm pretty darn sure.
The lead singer from U2.
No, that's Bono, you dummy. It's so stupid. Chaz Bono is not. Shit. You are so stupid. Yeah, can we have like a greatest people, award for the dumbest answer I've heard? This only person would rather do Chaz than Cher. I can't. No one's gonna call Noob out for being like the absolute. He thinks Chaz Bono is the lead singer of U2.
So wait, hold on. Let's get this straight. So there's Bono.
Not related to Cher in any way, shape, or form.
And Chaz Bono. So Bono and Bono, different people.
Different people. Remember Sonny and Cher?
Yes.
And Sonny's name was Sonny Bono. Chaz Bono is Sonny Bono's son or something like that. Some variation of it.
Like, what's his first name? Not Chaz.
He's not kidding. He's that stupid. No, his name isn't Bono. That's just like a made-up name. Like, that's his stage name. Just like the Edge, the guitarist in U2, that is not his name.
Okay.
Did you just fall out of like a turnip truck or something? So you're pretty.
I'm trying to look down and read it. Everyone's just roasting me for not knowing the difference. Why would I know the difference?
How could you not know the difference? How could you think that Bono was Cher's kid?
That's why I had questions. I was like, what? I know he's old, but he's Irish. He's not even
Can you look
Irish.
up a picture of Chaz Bono? And you'll notice that there's a big difference. I don't know if I can look up separate things at this point. Doc's just like, yeah, he's a Cowboys fan. Duh. So anyway, all right. So
I'm apparently living in Patrick's house or something. What? Is
Patrick,
that a SpongeBob reference?
Yeah, it has to be. Has to be. Well, how about some good news for you, Noob?
What's that?
Good news would be Pokemon game has been lost, now has been restored.
Okay, what game?
It's called Pokemon at 2000 Adventure.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, U2 still got it? I mean, I seen U2 live. I like them. I like the band. They're a little pretentious, but, yeah, there's something. So, Pokemon 2000 Adventure, the tie-in game for the film of the same name. Oh, that's where you got that from.
There we go. Okay, so I was right. It's just a game off of the movie.
Well, apparently it was lost to time and space. There apparently is some sort of podcast that covers every canceled Pokemon game over the years. Wow. And you thought our podcast was specific.
Our podcast is not very specific at all.
Oh, well, I was being facetious and doing the opposite.
We need to do 4K unboxings. We just need more of those.
Yeah, because that's doing a lot for other channels that we know. And for the mental health for other channels that we know. Can we do a mental health check? At some point, we're going to do a wellness check because we have a story to cover that involves a wellness check. And I think we know someone who needs a wellness check.
It's okay. We're gonna work on a crossover with them to celebrate that we've overtaken them.
I doubt that's going to happen unless you can get Nate to agree to do it. Nate seems like a perfectly charming human being from Geeks and Flicks.
I think he'll be game. I'll try to give it a shot. We'll see.
You'll give it one swing and a miss. He's got a lot of hate. I don't know if we want that kind of hate and negativity on our show, though, Noob. Can we take that much hate and negativity? The show that's literally, we're like the living troll of shows. And he's worried about the hate and negativity of like, come join us for a day. See what happens.
We probably need to like roll back how much we're growing because as soon as we grow too much, we are going to get canceled.
Nah, it could never happen. What you guys stand for? Is it movies or slut car reviews? No, we review anything and everything. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
We just review things, and it might kill you. Slut cars are cool. Movies are cool.
Slut dragons.
Slut dragons are cool. Going to Germany is probably not that cool, but you can still do it and still get a review. You never even gave it.
Fucking cool.
Yeah, exactly. What part was cool? Besides getting sick and drunk, you could do that here. And not get COVID. It's a
different environment.
And not hang out with a bunch of 7-year-old men. Yeah, that sounds great.
I liked hanging out with the 7-year-old men. They were nice.
Yeah, because you didn't know what they were saying. They kept saying to you, like, Schweizer, Schweizer, into Schweizer. And you're like, what? That sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then who knew Switzerland doesn't actually have their own language? It's a mix of German and French, mainly.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But non-English, the best language.
No, yeah, they speak English. Yeah. But, yeah, they don't have, like, a Swiss. Like, Swiss isn't a thing.
They have the Swiss Miss.
Or maybe it is, and I just made that up.
You probably did, because you literally know nothing.
Yeah.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
The home of Chaz Bono, Switzerland.
It is. Isn't that where Sonny Bono died? He died. I know he died skiing. Go away, AutoNation. We are not sponsoring you. Well, anyway, are you excited that some Pokemon game from 23 years ago is coming back? That's probably not that good.
If it's free on Nintendo Switch,
I'm going to say it's not free because there was some sort of cease and desist from Nintendo. I don't know.
Oh boy, Insult Investor wants to review Infinity's mom because he's mad that we didn't review him.
Well, if you send us a picture, we'll put it up in the news and we'll review her in the chat. We'll put up a poll.
We could have reviewed Infinity at Oktoberfest, but he didn't want to come.
You could have seen how cool he is and how he made you look like a clown.
Oh, that is true. Infinity's whole family is on Instagram. We could really just blast out his entire family.
Oh, we could just blast out his family. Oh my God.
Yeah. And I forget if it's his sister or there's someone in those pictures that you have a weirdly close relationship with, but I think they're familial. So those Amsterdamians, weird people.
We were doing live streams at one point of video games, and then I don't know what happened. People were aggressive I did have some aggressive people in there yelling at me about something. Not to mention I'm on a PS4, so nobody really wants to watch anybody play PS4 games. And Nunu doesn't know how to play video games, so he can't live stream anything.
No, I don't know how to live stream video games. I know how to play them very well.
Really? Name one game you've beaten?
Pokemon 2. Pokemon 3.
No, those aren't games.
Gold.
Nope.
Pokemon Silver.
Nope, not games. Did you ever beat Harry Potter? Did you get the golden snitch?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You very well know what I mean.
I might have forgotten
that it was a game. Uh-huh.
I lost steam, and now Spider-Man comes out in less than a month.
And you won't? Did you ever beat?
I'm going to beat Spider-Man.
Did you beat Did you really beat Spider-Man? I don't think you did.
What do you mean? I 100%ed that piece of shit.
I don't think so. We'll see. Well, why don't you live stream it? Why don't you become a Twitch streamer? Make us money.
Too much effort.
Oh yeah, you won't play Madden. Why don't you live stream against Doc in Madden?
Because Doc is scared.
No, because he will pound you into the ground.
Actually, I think Doc didn't he skip Madden this year? I mean, Madden sucks. Like it's the same thing.
He'll buy it just to beat your ass.
Nah. He's got to send me another jersey so another cowboy can break their leg or something.
Pick a player right now. Pick a player.
Hold on. If I want to have them get injured, all right, buy me a Dak Prescott jersey.
Why? So they can sign Colin Kaepernick?
So Trey Lance can. Oh my God, I'd hang myself. I would denounce my fandom if they signed Colin Kaepernick.
Oh my God, Jerry Jones, please sign Colin Kaepernick right now, tomorrow.
I that would be, I think, where I would draw the line.
That is an outrage.
Yeah,
it's an outrage.
Are we getting outrageous already?
Yeah, because we got a lot to review, and there's a lot of outrage. It's an outrage. It's outrageous. You know what I found out today? This is just a totally random thing. That do you know who 7 of 9 is from Star Trek? Jerry whatever, what's her name? You never seen 7 of 9? Jerry not Holloway. Jerry Some girl.
Jerry Ryan.
Yeah, Jerry Ryan. If Jerry Ryan... So Jerry Ryan was dating some like Chicago politician or some nonsense. And
Obama?
No, it's leading to Obama. Don't worry.
Oh, that was a guess.
They were married, and she sued him for divorce because he was trying to keep having her have sex publicly. So something happened with the public records where he wanted it sealed, and it got unsealed. So he had to bow out of the race, which meant Obama won by like a landslide, and then eventually came the president. So we have 7 of 9 to thank for Obama being our president. Whatever you want to take out of that.
Wait, he was the one that wanted her to have sex, or she was the one?
The husband, who was the guy running, I guess, against Obama or in front of Obama.
Wanted to just keep plowing her in public.
In public. And she was like, no. Then he
forcibly took her in public.
He forcibly took her, and then she sued him.
For divorce.
Yes. So
and the kids.
That was an outrage, just like this Japanese pop boy band consisting of all men over 65. Why did they not invite you, Noob Noob?
I wish they did. I would go to their opening concert.
An all senior citizen male idol group. It was to promote, a specific prefecture's tourism industry. The 5-member group known as Jai Pop, the first word of which comes from Japanese word from Ojai-san, which means old man or grandpa.
Grandpop? They just did grandpop.
Oh, there you go. Even though that's not English. I mean, that's not Japanese, but they made their debut signal called Hooray for Old Age. I didn't listen to the song to tell you like whether or not they're good or not, but it's the ages are all between the ages of 65 and 85. One of them is known as the city market sheriff. The other one's town fisherman director. The next one's the manufacturing association pres. Then there's another guy named the shellfish loving fisherman. And the oldest in the group, he's the marathon lover. What the?
These old people are putting Mr. M to bed. Now he has to sleep and leave us. We miss you too.
Oh my gosh. Doc's gonna send you jerseys for the entire team.
I mean, on one hand, I like that I'd be getting free jerseys. On the other hand, then the whole team's gonna die. Just leave Micah Parsons alone. He's too good.
Just like you left, what's his face alone? Who's the guy? Slay? No.
Trayvon Diggs.
There you go. Trayvon Diggs.
Fucking Trayvon Diggs.
Yes. So, there you go. Old man Japanese pop band. Sounds exciting, right?
Oh, man.
We love you too, Mr. M, by the way. Let's see here. This one. So, okay, look. No one needs to call the police on Britney. Maybe you should, but she has a video of her dancing with knives. She claims that Shakira had a video where she was dancing with knives, but I don't know if I agree with that. I'm gonna try to find.
Mentally insane.
She is. I'm gonna try to play the Instagram video for you guys. I shouldn't get waxed for that, should I? Let's see if we can get this.
Here's the same outfit she's worn 47 other videos.
Oh, crikey. It took me to Instagram. I don't want it to go to... Just watch again. I don't want to watch again on Instagram. I want to watch it here, now. Dang it. Okay, okay. There's no volume, but you can see... And she claims they're fake knives. I'm going to disagree with that. They look pretty real to me. She claims they went to a prop... They're from the hand prop shop in LA. Look at her spinning around with 2 butcher knives and slapping them on her. What is she doing? First of all, pull your pants up. God. Secondly, stop slapping your behind with knives.
Her ass looks so weird.
Because she has her pants too low. You can't. You ever see somebody in low-rise pants?
Yeah, it just looks weird.
Exactly. So she's wearing her bikini low-rise, so it doesn't make any sense. So it makes her look like she has no middle section. It's all like, or she's all middle section and no butt.
Yeah, it's like it just kind of like goes right to legs. It's uncomfortable.
No one should look like that. Don't wear low rise, ladies. Just a tip.
Yeah.
And she's slapping herself with knives.
It would have been funny if she stabbed herself on Instagram Live doing the spins.
I would have taken that. That would have been a thing. She's just what a crazy human. She's a crazy person, right?
There's something not right with her.
She says, I know I spooked everyone. I didn't think you're allowed to use that word anymore.
Oh my God, who said that?
She did. She said, I'm sorry I spooked everyone.
Oh, she's like, boo, bitch, you just got spooked.
So apparently, remember how she had like 29 wellness checks? We just added another one. Now I think it's like a solid 30 wellness checks on Britney.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. Why is she not just straight doing porn? And B, like, where's the fire dancing? Give me some fire dancing. She's trying to copy Shakira. Shakira apparently did do the smallest amount of research on this. And she did some sort of, I'm looking at the next picture of her. It's so ridiculous. The next pic, she did do some sort of knife dance. So let's try this one. Oh, I can't play the music. Hold on. No music. All right, we can't watch that one because she plays music. And she called herself single as F, yet playing with knives. That does not seem like would you swipe right on that, or is it left? What do you swipe on? Which way?
What, for Tinder?
Yeah, if you're swiping
you swipe right to smash.
Swipe left to pass.
Yes.
So pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side.
Correct.
Which way would you swipe?
On Britney?
If you saw her specifically dancing with knives.
Swipe left immediately. She'll kill me.
Really?
I just imagine being tied down and she's naked trying to spin towards my penis with knives. And then I'm just afraid the entire time.
Would you be afraid that she was hiding a knife in a very specific bodily place?
Oh my God. Yeah. Like the movie Teeth comes to mind. I just imagine there's a bunch of tiny knives in her vagina.
Brittany carries tiny knives in her vagine. Well, that is pretty outrageous. You know what you couldn't do if you felt sad about swiping left on Britney? You could not drown your sorrows in liquor if you lived in Philadelphia. Because all 48 liquor stores, the states, okay, so most people aren't going to understand this either. So we have to explain something quickly. We live in, not the Amish don't run Pennsylvania, but the Quakers, you know, like the old Quaker man on Quaker Oats. Quakers used to run.
State. That makes sense.
Yeah, so Quakers used to run Pennsylvania. So you couldn't buy liquor directly. You can't go to a store. You can't go to Walmart. You can't go anywhere to buy liquor. You have to go to a specific store that is run by the state. The state sells all liquor. So if you want to get liquor, you have to go to what we call a state store. It's kind of ridiculous.
A little bit.
So, the state decided to close every single Philadelphia liquor store after more than a third of locations sustained damage. It's the first time the LCB, which is the Liquor Control Board, has shuttered all 48 Philly stores for anything other than weather. On September 28th, it aims to reopen them. What's today, the 29th? It aims to reopen them on the 28th. So they tried to open them by 6 p.m. today, but some locations will require days and weeks to secure and repair. 9 stores will be closed until further notice. Find a list at the end of this story. That's bananas. Like, the liquor stores aren't under obligation to make any profit either, even though we know they're profiting. Apparently, 18 of them were broken into by crowds on a Tuesday night, and officials say the theft and destruction continued into the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, what are people riding on now? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Somebody probably got shot somewhere. I mean, it happens all the time, so.
They're riding for Britney with her knives.
They are riding for Britney.
Leave Britney alone.
Free the liquor for Britney. Oh, my gosh.
She does need more liquor.
So The word, some of the reports I've heard from our stores, the word destroyed was used. So what it, like, think about this. When, you see, like, because people are arguing, like, oh, the level of theft isn't any greater than it was in any other year for any other, like, major retailer, right? That's what people are claiming. So you've got, like, Target closing all these stores in cities, and now the Liquor Control Board's closing all these alcohol stores. How many times do you think a store can survive a looting? Like, how many times can you replenish all your stock and rebuild before you're just like, yeah, we're not going to be here anymore, we should leave?
Yeah, I would imagine not a whole lot. They would want to leave.
Yeah, so they're just like, yeah, this isn't worth it for us to come back.
Just bring normal, non-state liquor stores so we can have more options. I demand options for my drinks.
We need to partner with Cinnamon Shogun Fat and Opinionated to hook us up.
He talks about the same shit.
Leaves Britney's clone alone. I mean, what if it is an insane clone? I never thought about that. I mean, if you couldn't get into a liquor store in Philadelphia, would you go insane? I would go.
I haven't drank since the trip, so I am stone cold sober.
How dare you do a show stone cold sober?
I know it's rough. Having
Here
to
I
deal with
am.
you without alcohol is not fun.
Here I am trying to struggle through this thing, and you're not even a little bit.
You were
lit.
struggling through it. How are you struggling through it?
Again, speaking to you is very difficult. When you say things like Bono is the same as Chaz Bono, yeah.
Did you have your shot of Jaeger?
I did not.
Piece of shit.
That's not part of the deal. It doesn't work the same. Doesn't work the same. Well, Insult Investor, hook us up with those guys. Tell them we'd love to chat, because everybody I bother to try to cross over with never bothers to respond back. So they think that Noob Noob's too racist.
Yes.
Usually.
Maybe we can reach back out to Movie Pile, see how he's doing.
Yeah, I'm sure he will love to talk to you. So Roosevelt Plaza is closed. Gerard, look at it. Broad Street, second, 22nd. Adams Avenue, Baltimore Avenue, Lancaster, Gerard, Roosevelt Boulevard. Yeah, all of them closed forever. So tell them we're big fans and we'd love to cross over, and we'll do it for you. You are the connector. So
we can have Insult Investor on, and he can just insult people live on our show.
Well, I would do that. That would be okay. But currently,
we bring up a bunch of pictures. He's like, "You're fat." I'm like, "Oh."
Of you as being fat, yeah. In or out? Got to get in, got to get out. Look, you're already there. I already got you in.
Yeah, I'm about to go out of that back basement door.
Your back basement?
Yeah, you see that hole? It's where the gremlins live.
Oh. I'm like the Stig. No one really knows who you are. Who's the Stig?
Who the fuck is the Stig?
You have a hole in your basement for gremlins?
Do you see is the light show the door?
No, it does not. What it does show, the light shows us the Golden Bachelor. I thought this would be right up your alley.
Is it where gay people try to vie for a golden shower?
No, a 72-year-old retired restaurateur, Jerry Turner, was hopeful to get a second chance at love after losing his wife, Tony, 6 years ago. And let's see, they had 43 years of marriage together, and now he wants to burn. He wants to lay some wood. That's what he's looking to do. 22 beautiful old ladies. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
No, that's right. That's not up your alley. The Stig was the driver who was aware. Oh, race. Okay, got it. Speed Racer. Was he in Speed Racer?
Okay.
That's the Stig. So which one of these honeys are you bringing home? I feel like I know which honeys. The darker the chocolate, the deeper the fruit.
I was gonna say aged chocolate is good. I like it. It's nutritional. It's got a lot of antioxidants. It's gonna help them live longer, make them more vital.
Yeah, because who wants like one of these Karens?
No,
kidding me?
Yeah, look at those saggy boobs on those white women. Not having it.
Not even a little bit. This is They're really. I mean, they've gone full boomer, haven't they?
Yeah, that's who the hell wants to watch an elderly
Who watches network television?
Like, what?
Nobody. I mean, the dude's only got like 2 or 3 years left to live. You could inherit his restaurant fortune.
No, he's probably going to die attempting to bang all of these old women like on
That
the
is
show.
true. Like, they ain't got time to wait. I'm still connected with my body. I want intimacy. Oh my God.
He's not making it through the show.
No. What if he dies? That would be crazy.
Then the sequel.
How
would
much
be
Cialis do you think is there?
Going and getting elderly men or something. I don't know.
Oh my God! How much Cialis do you think is in this show? Like,
what if they do? Oh my God! They need to do an old fuckboy island, like 50 and 60-year-old fuckboys.
Can you be? I've heard. You know what I heard? That one of the highest rates of STDs is in the old folks' homes.
Oh, they don't care. They're just slapping it all over the place.
Laying wood.
Why would you care if you're in an old folks' home?
I don't know.
Spread it as much as you can. You're going any second.
I don't even know. This is too much for me. I never liked these shows to begin with. Yo, who's this lady wearing like a sweatpants suit? Like she's wearing, do you see that? There's one lady here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but she's wearing like just regular old sweatpants. And all the other ladies are in like these gowns looking like, you know,
a
fine aged wine.
I can, it's hard to tell on my phone.
There's one lady who's looking, I don't know. So I'm out on this. I know you're in, but I'm out.
Absolutely not. I don't know how it got greenlit.
I'm sure it's going to be like #1 in ratings.
Is it on Disney Plus?
It's on
Disney Plus.
It is. It's on ABC, CBS, TNT.
Wait, isn't ABC owned by Disney? It is.
Dude, I don't know what any of these things are. I was trying to find out what channel it's on, but who knows? Don't know. Where's Daniel? We need some fact checking.
I know. Our fact checker has gone away.
I know he like started a job. How dare he? Oh, it airs on ABC, so it is owned by Disney.
Oh my God, it is a Disney show.
It's a Disney, yeah, it's a Disney show. And then you could get Obliterated. I think you'd like it.
Who's in it?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, it's a Netflix thing?
It's a comedy series, and the basic premise is like the world's greatest terrorist task force or whatever. They like stop some nuclear explosion, and then they're like, "We're gonna party because we're the best, and we like to party like we're the best." So imagine, if you will, what's that movie with where they go, they like get lost and get all like they forget what they're doing and pass out.
The Hangover?
Yeah, imagine The Hangover mixed with like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but they're not. Nobody's married, and that's what you got. They're like hungover and drunk, and have to save the world, and it's supposed to be a comedy. It looks pretty good. I'll give it a shot. It reminds me of that Foo Bar show with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was kind of amusing. I enjoyed that show. This might be good.
We got. It's too many things to watch. Gen V takes precedent over this.
Yeah, but Gen V only comes out a couple times. Like this doesn't come out until November, so you got plenty of time. We need more stuff. We need stuff to carry us over because when the strike ended, but they haven't filmed anything in like 6 months. So we're going to be a little light in the loafers there at some point.
We're just going to start reviewing old Disney movies.
Only I really want to review Woke Bambi. That's like my new muse.
There's a Woke Bambi?
They're going to do a live action Bambi reimagined for modern audiences. What could they possibly do to make it more diverse, more appropriate?
Are they going to have black deer or something?
The deer's already a BIPOC. Right?
Is there a lot of humans in Bambi?
No, there's one human, maybe.
That's like, how are you making it diverse?
Somebody did make a joke, which I thought was funny, is instead of the hunter killing spoiler alert, kills Bambi's mom, for an 80-year-old movie, Bambi's mom's going to die of climate change. It's a real thing. Don't you dare say that she didn't die of climate change. It's going to suddenly get hot and she's going to pass out of heat exhaustion. Or maybe
10 degrees too quickly, so she shits herself to
death. Or maybe a bomb cyclone just magically comes down like the day after tomorrow and freezes just Bambi's mom and then goes right back up in the atmosphere.
Yeah, Bambi's totally fine. Bambi's mom, though.
No,
rough. She is venison immediately.
She got obliterated. So, yeah, I'm in on Obliterated, out on Bambi's mom, but also in on Bambi's mom.
Maybe I'll watch Obliterated. I'll have to watch the trailer.
Did you ever watch?
Hearing of it.
You didn't watch Fubar? No, you did not.
No, but that girl in it's hot. So.
And remember, she had the hanky pankies.
The one with she was in Top Gun.
Yeah, she was way more covered up in that.
Yeah, would have liked it less covered up.
Well, that means let's get to the. Oh, look, there's no noob. Oh, you're big. Look at you.
What do
You're
we start with?
Such a big boy. Start with the gutter trash first. What's that?
Is that Ghosted?
Yeah, the thing no one remotely cares about. Yeah,
I don't know what this. I don't know when this came out. It was months ago, but
on Apple TV.
I was not going to ever get Apple Plus or Apple whatever to watch it. So I was like,
I still want to watch Godzilla on that.
And
I don't know how to do it.
I'm on the plane. I'm scrolling through. I'm like, well, what do you know? It's here.
It was on the plane for free.
What?
It was on the plane for free.
It was, yeah.
Okay, well.
So
Ghosted is the least believable love comedy or love connection. I can't believe this at all.
It's not.
Do you believe the chemistry between?
Plays it sort of like the gay best friend
because he is. That whole Anna
to Alba Baptista, who's also
completely fake news.
What?
There's
a fake marriage.
Yeah, because she's like 26 years younger than him.
I don't know if that's true. She'd be illegal then.
Doesn't live in the United States. It's just like Seth MacFarlane. I don't think she does because she lives in Portugal there, bro.
Does she really?
Yes, she does. She's the most famous Portuguese actress ever. And she's been in like one thing. All right, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the gay man. I mean, allegedly gay. Jeez. And there's nothing wrong with allegedly being gay. Chris Evans.
There's definitely nothing wrong with Anna de Armas.
No, except she's always around gay men. No, is she around gay men? Yeah, she is because she acted in another movie with him where he was also really gay. Which is there's nothing wrong with. It's just a thing. You're allowed to be a big gay bear. Right, Noob?
No, I mean, they had decent chemistry. It just
wasn't. They did not. Like, they had chemistry in the sense that he's the gay best friend, right?
Yeah. They had good chemistry, just like a different kind of chemistry.
Yeah, we're friends chemistry. I don't really like women chemistry. I prefer the sausage like I said, chemistry.
It's a standard rom-com. So, I mean, you're never getting... Like, rom-coms are never good or bad. They're just rom-coms. Like, they exist. That's all you're getting. Which is fine, because you're getting a movie with Anna de Armas. So, you're getting a rom-com, but then you're getting Anna de Armas. So, I
but it's not even rated R.
Not liking it. Like, it's just okay.
She keeps her clothes on.
She does.
And she's not from the 1950s.
Which is upsetting.
Also very upsetting.
Yeah, and there's a scene which they really should have had her wear the Bond dress. Because she wears a black dress and does an action scene. So it's like they wanted to recreate that Bond moment.
But couldn't afford the dress.
They didn't choose the right dress. Well, they should have just chose the literal same dress from Bond.
Well, the critics have it at 26%. And that's probably copyrighted. And audience score has it at 56%. So nobody likes this.
Is there a true audience score or something?
No, there is not.
No.
No one cares. And I mean, there were 1,000 reviews of it. So, I mean, some people watched it. Listlessly wafting through action, comedy, and romance without ever being without ever solidifying into a satisfying whole. Ghosted earns a chorus of boos. Audience says Ghosted isn't great. But if you're in the mood for a fun, lightweight action movie, there are definitely worse options. So if you're on a plane
That's basically that's a good review. That's spot on.
Chris Evans, totally not gay.
I'd be gay with Chris Evans.
I'm sure you would. What's next?
I don't know. What's next?
Really? You have no idea?
I have to bring it back up. Hold on.
Just hold on. It's either
Murdaugh.
Yeah. We can just look at the Murdaugh thing. I watched all 3 episodes and I was gonna review them, but there's too much work. I was
you're gonna do shorts of them, or you're gonna review?
I don't know how do you do. No, I mean I was gonna do a short on them, but like the dude got found guilty of murdering his wife and kid, and I don't know how to make that funny. I just really struggling with that. I was gonna say something about the fact that he had like little doll eyes, but the dude literally he's on the stand saying how he's like, I just started lying and I couldn't stop lying, and he's like, I did not kill my wife, when it's pretty clear that he killed his wife and his kid.
Wasn't this the one where the kid was not supposed to be home or something and heard it, so he had to kill him or something like that?
No, there's no real motive. Nobody knows, but he did just plead guilty to like all of the frauds. He was basically stealing millions of dollars from his family's law firm and embezzling it and money laundering and doing all sorts of stuff. But they still never found any motive. But the Murdaughs are a prominent family in South Carolina until a fatal boating accident begins unraveling their legacy. Maggie Murdaugh and son Paul are later found murdered, bringing to light a century of corruption, power, and cover-ups. So basically, he's this powerful attorney who's kind of a screw-up, and his housekeeper dies, and he's like, I'm going to sue myself. He's like, I'll help the family out, and I'll sue myself, and we'll get millions of dollars, and we'll sue, like, whatever. So he, like, sues himself and then pockets all the money that he says he's going to give the family for his first housekeeper that died. She, quote-unquote, fell down the stairs and died. Then his kid is involved with some other kid who gets some gay kid who gets beaten up and murdered. Nobody knows who killed him, but whatever. And then the kid his youngest son is a drunk, and he gets a boat. Who has a boat when you're like 19? Kid has a boat, and he takes all his friends out on the boat, and he's wasted, and he drives into a bridge and kills this like hot chick who was like dating one of their friends. So then he's like, that's a whole thing that they cover up, right? And then within 2 years of that, the father is convicted of murdering his wife and son. And nobody knows why he did it, but he was on drugs. And I think one of his quotes on the stand, because he took the stand for himself, which is insane in a murder trial. He took the stand, which no one ever does, and his attorney didn't want him to do. And he said something like,
OJ's attorney.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, what a tangled web we weave," and the judge,
what?
The judge literally said back to him when he was sentencing him, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't find you credible when you took the stand, and anything you said seemed like a lie to me, and you literally said to the jury, what a tangled web we weave." Yeah, I'm gonna sentence you.
He just basically was like, "Yeah, I'm guilty, bro."
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna sentence you to consecutive life sentences." So. It's weird. If you want to catch it. If you're interested at all in true crime and this weird, I mean, they're the ugliest. And I'm not trying to make fun of gingers, but these are the ugliest souls on earth. Like these guys, like him and the family are the ugliest people.
There you go. You could have made that funny. Like that's why they got murdered,
because they're soulless, ugly gingers. You see the guy's beady eyes right there on the cover of the thing. You see this guy
couldn't take how ugly his ginger family was,
but they were slaying these hot like blonde girls, like their girlfriends. The one son who got murdered, his girlfriend, the kid was batting like, he's a 2 and he's slaying like a 9. When she was in high school or whatever.
That's because Daddy's got money.
Daddy's powerful and got money. So I enjoyed it. It's still fresh. It's still worth seeing. Basically, this was an update. Oh, and the reason, the most interesting part about the second season because the first season kind of established what was going on, and he hadn't been convicted yet. The second season is after he's been convicted. Basically, they unlocked his phone, and no one could figure out how to unlock this kid's phone, right? And they asked the Secret Service, and they were like, yeah, we can't unlock the phone. Like, nobody could unlock this kid's iPhone. They tried his birth date, and it unlocked the phone.
Wow.
And then he was trying to FaceTime his buddy and show his buddy that there was something wrong with his dog that he was watching. And the dad said that he was nowhere near the murder scene when they were killed. And literally the kid he couldn't get a signal. So he's recording the dog to show the kid, yo, your dog's got a problem. Let me show you what's wrong with your dog. And you could hear the dad's voice in the background being like, hey, Paul, like calling him over. And they're like, is that your voice on the phone? And he's like, yes, it is. And he's like, well, you lied to us that you weren't anywhere near the house when they died 2 minutes before they died. And he's like, yes, I did. But I did not kill my wife and I did not kill my son. But you were there 2 minutes before they died? I was. It's the stupidest
I turned
thing.
around, they were dead.
I turned around for 2 seconds and they were dead. I don't understand what happened. What happened? So I could have made it. Okay, I could have made it funny. I didn't have the heart at the time to do it because it was pretty intense. Because this poor kid had his.
Well, you can always go back if we need content.
I mean, they were crying about the fact that the kid's brains were splattered all over the ceiling and the floor and the ground.
Oh my god,
that's what I'm saying. It's a little intense. So yeah, that was a thing. So watch it if you dare. Well.
Let's move on to the machine.
The machine. Okay, I was gonna do a whole video on the machine, but I was like so tired and aggravated after watching it. This is beyond. This is not even.
It didn't look good.
The audience score. This is just Joe Rogan shills, and the verified audience with 500 plus reviews is 87%. All audience has an 84% with 2,500 rating. It's 32% in the critic side, which I agree with more. I can't believe I agree with the critics. I'm afraid anyone who isn't already indoctrinated into the world of Bert the Machine Kreischer will struggle to find entry via this movie, which is way too long, too stupid, and not nearly as funny as it thinks it is. The Machine works as a comedy sometimes. It's a so-so comedy action film. This clumsy, chunky movie based loosely on Kreischer's comedy material is meant to be a cut-loose, fun time, but it's so lifeless and long that it feels more like a painful hangover. Oh, okay. So
real dumb. I had no interest in seeing it.
It is real dumb. Here's the critic consensus. A sloppily lifeless movie that's strictly for hardcore Bert Kreischer fans. The Machine is broken beyond repair. The audience says the Machine isn't quite as hilarious as Bert Kreischer's stand-up. I don't know how hilarious that is. But this over-the-top action comedy is still plenty of silly fun. See, what's funny about Bert Kreischer is making fun of Bert Kreischer for being fat and stupid and an alcoholic. Now,
he's not even that funny.
That's the point. He's funny. He's good to make fun of, but he's not that funny. And then he's in this movie full of actual actors like Mark Hamill, and like there's this Russian girl who's in it, and like all these other actors, even the guy who plays young Bert, Jimmy Tartro, they're all actors. And then you have Bert Kreischer, who's not an actor. And he said to himself, I want to make a really funny action movie. He's a fat loser and he can't do an action movie. There's a part of this that exemplifies how stupid this movie, like how not funny the movie is. There's a part where they're getting shot at, and somehow, like somebody gives Bert a gun, and Bert's like, I've never fired a gun before. I don't know what to do. And they're being shot at. So, and they showed it in the trailer, and it seemed funnier in the trailer. And when I watched the movie, I was like, that's not funny, just like most of this movie. It's not a funny movie. It's like a mediocre action movie. The elevator opens, and a guy's walking towards him, and he shoots the guy in the head. He's like, I'm going to shoot him in the leg. And he shoots him right in the head. And then then that guy falls over and shoots another guy in the head, who then shoots another guy in the head. Now, what would have made that joke work? It's okay if he would have been like aiming the gun and dropped it and it accidentally shot the other guy in the head. But now you just made your protagonist a cold-blooded killer because he shot a dude in the head. Instead of like, oh my God, I'm so incompetent, I dropped the gun and it still shot the guy in the head. Then it wouldn't have been his fault and it would have been funny. But because the joke is constructed wrong, it's not funny. And it was funnier in the trailer because they made it seem like he dropped a gun. Or at least they made it seem like it was an accident instead of him aiming at a gun at a guy and shooting him in the head. So does that like make sense as to why that's not funny?
I mean, it didn't sound funny either way, but yes, I understand why it's not funny.
Funnier though if he would have like been a bumbling idiot and like fumbled with the gun and dropped it on the ground. It would have played better. So it would
have been funnier if they just didn't make the movie.
Yes, it would have been funnier. So Bert Kreischer will not be a famous actor anytime soon. Sorry, Joe Rogan fans. Your boy Bert is not that funny. The reason why he's the Machine isn't that funny. The joke is, and the thing I really had a problem with is the beginning of the movie is so it's like a suck off of Bert Kreischer about how famous he is and how like important he is. It's not good. So I cannot recommend this. I did not find this to be funny. The acting around him is okay. It's like pretty good. Like it's decent. Like by the end, I wasn't like, I wish I hadn't. It wasn't a waste my time, but I do not like strongly recommend this. Or I barely recommend it at all. Like if you're really bored, you can watch it. It's fine, but it's not like a recommend. And he's not that funny. He
Seems like Ghosted is a better movie.
I would rather look at Ana de Armas and allegedly gay Chris Evans than watch this. Yes.
Is that because no one will save you?
No one will save you. Now, this is one of those movies that you're going to hate. Although it doesn't have demons in it. Wow, the audience really hates this movie. I'm surprised. I'm not that surprised. So this is from writer-director Brian Duffy or Duffers. Brian Duffield. He did Underwater, which I find to be a controversial movie in the fact that it's a ripoff of Aliens and a ripoff of Abyss and a ripoff of...
Was that Kristen Stewart?
Yes, it is. And I kind of like the movie. Kind of. Because while he was still ripping everybody else off, I thought the visuals and atmosphere were interesting. He's one of these guys that probably shouldn't be a writer-director, but thinks he's a writer and maybe should just direct because it's fairly competently well-directed. This is streaming on Hulu, just like The Machine is number 1 on Netflix. This is probably number 1 on Hulu. It's 81% with the critics, 59% with the audience. I need to find out why the audience hates it. I would suspect that they hate it because there's no talking in it.
There's no talking? What?
There might be 2 lines in the entire movie.
Well, I don't understand.
I can't eat. Okay, so let me see if I'm going to read the critic consensus. So, it's a home invasion thriller with an extraterrestrial twist. No One Will Save You serves up more genre fun from writer-director Brian Duffield and proves Caitlin Dever doesn't need much dialogue to command the screen. Audience says, No One Will Save You makes some interesting and original choices, and Caitlin Dever is great. Agree with both of those. On the other hand, it's rarely scary, and the ending might be a letdown. So people don't like sad endings. I will say that too. Or like ambiguous endings. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it's definitely one of those, like, I had to explain it, so I did an explain video. So if you want to learn more about this, catch it. I actually recommend it. If you like Signs or any sort of alien invasion movie, you're going to like this movie. And there's a lot of twists and turns. And it's interesting because it starts out with like the normal like 10 or 15 minutes of like setup. And then it just goes hard in the paint and it doesn't let up. The first encounter with, you know, what's going on with the home invasion is, I thought, really tense and well done. But then after that, the movie just gets more and more bananas and doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like kind of wonky.
Is it a sequel to the Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
There are no clowns, and there's more talking in that. I like Killer Clowns from Outer Space better than this. Have you never even seen that, have you?
I seen it when I was a kid. I don't really remember much of it other than the clowns looked awesome.
I think when we get monetized and we can start adding additional content, I believe we should do some watches of classic movies. We have to watch The Luck Dragon and how much he'll turn you on.
The one where Peter rides him to death?
Yes, the one where Peter rides him to death. Yes, I'm talking about the never-ending story. We'll get there. But no one will say, I thought the lead actress was really good, but you wouldn't like it because she's not good-looking enough.
Yes. Why would you have a fucking horror movie without a hot actress? That's stupid.
Because you need someone who can actually act to pull it off.
You don't.
You do. It's only PG-13. Like I said, if you like Signs, if you like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, if you like any type of horror-esque type invasion, aliens type movie, you're gonna like this. But don't expect a lot of dialogue. Don't expect anything to be explained to you necessarily unless you watch my video. I would like to read some of the audience reviews, though, just to hear what they say. Worst movie I ever watched. Okay. Take Invasion of the Body Snatchers, remove any sense, and reduce your IQ to roughly 50, and you'll get No One Will Save You. And it's true. No one saved me, not even myself. I watched the whole stinking movie, and I was hoping there would be more reason for all this idiocracy. Nope. Just more stupidity. Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. I wouldn't call it boring. So boring, the device of having no dialogue gets old fast. If you like watching girls get spit on, this is a movie for you.
What?
She definitely gets spit on.
From the aliens?
There's a lot of things going there. Okay. I do have to address there is an elephant in the room with this.
A grapist in the room?
There is a grape ape in the room. So, and this will be my final comments on this because I really don't know that I want to talk anymore about it. But what you have here, what you have to understand is, so if I told you in this movie that she gets spit on, that she gets things forcibly stuck down her throat.
Oh my God.
That she is put in some situations where she gets held against her will.
Oh, jeez.
Would you think that this was a movie that was still rated PG-13?
Oh, yeah, I just forgot. It was PG-13. What the hell?
Yeah, there's a lot of force being used against her. And her doing things against her will. I think she shoves her whole hand down her throat at some point. It's definitely a thing.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you're into, that's all some stuff that happens. Things.
Well, I probably won't watch it, so I'll never know.
Like I said, I recommend it if you're into like kind of like artsy movies, but if you like Signs, you're gonna like this because you liked M. Night Shyamalan. He's kind of an artsy fartsy dude, and you'll like this. But if you didn't like that at all, you're not gonna like this. So,
well, all right then.
That's my review, and then you can watch my movie or my whole thing. I spent like 20 minutes explaining this damn movie. So watch it. If you watch it once and you share it with a friend and they watch it once, we're going to be monetized. So we need it. You go watch it. If Noob alone watched that one video twice, we'd be monetized. So
wait, we're that close?
Get to it, baby. Yeah.
Wait, we're that close?
By the end of if we get lucky, by the end of the weekend, we can get there. If we put out another video or two, we could probably get there. So ride that train, baby.
I'm going to bed after this.
Sorry. So hot.
I need to rest up and get
better. For what? For? For your colonoscopy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts when you pee?
I think I pooped liquid maybe 15 times yesterday. My asshole was on fire.
I have some hot chili peppers that'll help with that.
I would do the opposite.
I don't know about that. But there you go. That does it. I think that wraps it up for us. Give us some watch time, friends. We need your help. Share. Yeah, if you're here, you're probably already subscribed, I would hope. What is Doc? Doc has a final comment. It says Doc's even getting sleepy. So that's part of the beauty of the show. We get you hyped up, we make you laugh, and then we help you get to sleep. We have these calming, dulcet tones to our voice.
When we make enough money, you can fly me out to sleep with you.
Absolutely. He will be your snuggle pillow. He'll be your huggle buddy. Anyway, I think that's enough from us. We don't know what we're doing next week. No, not no. Next week we'll be on. The week after we might not be on. I'm not 100% sure yet. We got to get our schedules synced. He's being quarantined because he's full of disgusting diseases. But as for myself,
I was graped.
He was graped into sleep, but it looks like we're on to the next one.